All right, so while certain people who usually do this are too busy riding other people's dicks, Ulyss, let's go ahead and talk about some gaming news, because you know it's been a while since Zeph has done the gaming news. I used to actually go ahead and send stuff to Ulyss and all that, but yeah, I'll do some myself, not a problem. So number one, okay, so everyone knows about the PlayStation 4, the Xbox 720, but certain developers out there are kind of like, well, what's it gonna do? You know, are we there yet? You know, that's one thing EA's saying right now. EA right now are currently happy with the current generation titles, and current generation consoles. And quite frankly, he does have a point. I mean, right now, the consoles are actually pretty good. I don't really think they need too much of an evolution. That being said, though, he also have to face the fact that with the Xbox only running a simple, 8 or 9 gig disc, between the Wii U and the PlayStation 3, that definitely they need to kind of move on up with that one. Nonetheless, I don't think neither the PlayStation, as he says here, EA actually says, quote, he believes that there's still more extra horsepower left to squeeze out of the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, i.e., for those who are saying, oh, they reached their peak. No, they haven't. Far from it. Anyway, another piece of news that I actually saw coming, but whatever. Modern Warfare 3 is coming to Steam. Part I didn't see coming was it's going to utilize Steamworks. So that's kind of a surprise, really. So it looks like no matter if you buy it via disc or otherwise, you will actually be able to go ahead and use Steamworks with it, which actually is a pretty good thing. I mean, I guess. So that's definitely one thing, too. Now, on to some Nintendo news. Looks like Legend of Zelda 2, Metroid, upon other games such as Super Mario Bros., Balloon Fight, Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, Ice Climbers, and and Yoshi's Egg, and Mario Open Golf, and Wrecking Crew. Wow, Wrecking Crew! I really aged myself. I remember that one. Nonetheless, those are going to be a host of different games that are currently be on the whole Nintendo Ambassador program. So definitely, if you currently do own a Nintendo 3DS right now, you may want to keep yourself, open, keep your clocks open or whatever, your calendar rather, for that. That's actually going to be pretty good. And it looks like all that is going to be available starting September 1st, 2011, which, by the way, is in, a couple of days? Might want to keep, keep an eye out for that. Speaking of Nintendo, big thing, I'm really excited for this too. It looks like Skyward Sword is actually going to be, they're going to have a bundled version, which will be $70. It will come with Skyward Sword as well as a Legend of Zelda themed Wiimote, which in my opinion, I like that. It actually sounds pretty cool. So those are something that you may want to pick up. You can actually pick it up for $70. When it's actually available for pre-order, I will go ahead and let you guys know, and so you guys can go ahead and purchase it. Another
dirty boy, dirty.
Star Wars: The Old Republic beta has officially been updated, and as of September 2nd, Star Wars fans will now have their day. BioWare begin issuing a round of beta invites, and a lot of people will go ahead and hopefully get in. Will Zephyrnix get in? I hope so. I do plan to go ahead in and definitely enjoy that. Last but not least, and this one's going to be a funny one, Xbox 360's new update will support 3D. It looks like the new update, which will be coming out very soon, they didn't give a date, but it looks like it's going to actually go ahead and allow 3D gaming. Now, PlayStation 3 has had this for a while now, and before anyone says anything, let me go ahead and stop you right there, Xbox 360 fans, because, yeah, for the record, anyone who's actually, because a lot of people are hypocrites right now, because remember, a lot of you guys out there were saying, oh, we don't need 3D support, and now we're getting it. Remember, just like PlayStation 3 fans were saying, we don't need cross-game chat. Yeah, see? Hypocrisy. And trust me, I know a lot of you are. But anyway, the new update's pretty much going to allow, and to enable 3D TV so you can go ahead and play your games on there. Now, for those who don't know, that's another piece of news that I also had. One of the first 3D games, one of the first official 3D for the new 3D version of it will in fact be Gears of War. Gears of War will be a 3D enhanced game. Now, there has already been 3D games actually available already on the particular system here, but nonetheless, Gears of War 3 will have 3D support for this particular feature right here, as well as Batman Arkham City and Halo the new Halo game anniversary. So these are, definitely you may want to go and keep an eye out for this. Now, here's the key thing. Here is the key thing. With the new Xbox now having 3D support and PlayStation 3 already having 3D support, are we ready to expect that Netflix and companies such as that, well, mostly Netflix, will actually start supporting 3D movies? Does this also mean that Zune will also start supporting 3D movies? Only time will tell. But these are actually some things that we need to think about here, isn't it? Anyway, so that's pretty much the news for today. You guys let me know what you guys think. Zeph out.